election a little bit further. Joining us now from our central London studio is the French journalist Nabila Ramdani. Good morning to you, Nabila Ramdani. Is there an inevitability about this first round of voting, do you think?
I think so. I mean, the latest poll, which was published on Friday before campaigning ended, indicated that François Hollande is on 29% for the first round and President Sarkozy on 25.5%. In the second round, the same poll indicates that François Hollande is on 56% and President Sarkozy on 44%. So I think there is a certain inevitability as to how, as to the direction of this voting is going.
And so after the first round, the candidates will presumably be trying to woo the votes of the losing candidates and their parties and their supporters. What implications does that have? Does that mean that Sarkozy will have to go towards the far right and Hollande towards the far left to try and gain more support?
That is going to be absolutely crucial. I think what is going to be important as well is how President Sarkozy will be able to narrow the gap after the first round with François Hollande. And if indeed the gap is narrow, then we'll see an emboldened President Sarkozy, on the campaign trail again, trying to not so much woo the far right, but I think he will try to hit, the middle ground, the more moderate voters, because in the end, these are the ones who decide elections. As far as François Hollande is concerned, he has some serious competition with Jean-Luc Mélenchon, the far-left candidate. Now, the higher Jean-Luc Mélenchon will score, the stronger he will be to try and strike a deal with François Hollande. And this might involve, for example, asking for ministerial position in a Hollande government, or in the forthcoming legislative, parliamentary, in fact, elections in June, to try to form a bloc at the Assembly.
And of course, in this country, we've come to know President Sarkozy over the last few years. But what kind of a France would it be under François Hollande should he win?
François Hollande is, a traditional socialist politician. He emphasized throughout his campaign, spending on education, spending on civil servants, but also taxing the rich. He claims that he wants to, change France into a more egalitarian society, putting emphasis on social justice. And I think a relationship between ethnic minority groups will be more appeased as well under the presidency of François Hollande. We'll hear less inflammatory language stigmatizing communities, and that will be a dramatic change.
OK, Nabila Ramdani, a fascinating day and a fascinating few weeks ahead. Thank you.